All right, back. Goodfellas Sports TV in the building. Appreciate everybody for showing love. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, won't miss another video. And Deontay Wilder in the villain role, I think it's proper on him, man. I think it's the right thing to do. A lot of people don't like it. People saying he might go too far with the kill comments, but when you in a combat sport, when you in a physical sport, it's KOBK, kill to be killed. And that's just what the sport he in. It's like you being in a fight on the street, maybe in the schoolyard. Hey, man, at the end of the day, is he going to whoop you or you going to whoop him? It's really too much, not too much in between. He looking to take you out. I'm looking to take him out. Same thing in football. It takes a special kind of crazy person to go out there and spat up and go out there and put your gloves on or put your shoulder pads on and your girdle and stuff on. It takes a special type of individual. And a lot of people don't understand the art of a physical sport. Gladiator sports are different. You got to be wired different to play them. You can't be, Jello pudding, Bill Cosby soft playing these sports. A lot of people sit here and they talk about boxing, they talk about football, they talk about MMA, but real talk, who really been in a fight? Who been in a life or death situation? Who been out there, put them pads on and really exchange blows? Say, motherfucker, y'all pay football like what, in Pop Warner? Like, dude, it's like me. I've been through the trenches, man. I've been in plenty of fights, box, martial arts, all types of shit. Not saying I'm a savant, I'm out on Mayweather, no shit like that, or Walter Payton. But you understand, you get a mindset when it's time to walk out that tunnel. You know what I'm saying? Or it's time to go out there and perform and do what you need to do. And what you got to understand, when you in total training beast mode, when you in beast mode, like you lifting weights, he boxing, he training, he running, you mad, you angry, even though Deontay Wilder ain't got made weight, or your average fighter at heavyweight, well, all of them don't have to make weight, but you mad, bruh. You're away from your family, you working out. See, a lot of people wouldn't understand the grind of getting up in the morning, working out in the morning, maybe taking a little rest, maybe taking your kids to school, coming back 3-4 hours early, getting another workout in. That's pain on your body. That's just pain on your spirit. You just ready to fuck something up. The actual preparation is actually tougher than the event. And I can attest to that. Training for football in the off season or training for hoops in the off season, running, getting in shape, lifting for football, and just, making comparisons to that, getting your body in shape. The preparation is by far tougher than the actual pageantry, than the actual event. And any fighter will tell you that. But Deontay Wilder, to get on track with the video, exactly, he needs to play the villain role because he came out here, he never was brash, he was kind, he was nice, he was soft-spoken, he tried to be the people's champ, well, not even try to be the people's champ at that point. He just tried to do what, he was just trying to get in where he fit in, humble lad, you know what I'm saying? Nice guy, stop and take autographs, 1,000 stories about people saying how nice Deontay Wilder was. People still talk shit about him. People still endorse Anthony Joshua. No matter how much soft or cornball stuff or raccoon stuff Anthony Joshua did, no matter if he had Eddie Hearn had a power return, anything that, pretty much comparable, like in the real world where people will laugh at you or simpleton shit, like people give him a pass for. People give him a pass for going on vacation with the same dudes with no women in Jamaica. They all got shirts off. Pass. People give him a pass for it. People forget that he said, I only gonna fight Wilder 2020, 21, or when I actually am in the best position to beat him. People give him a pass. People give him the pass that Eddie Hearn got power of attorney of. How does another grown man have power of attorney? For people who don't know who that is, Eddie Hearn can legally sign Anthony Joshua's name on legal documents. Come on. People forget that, they pulled up on him at the Zone opening press conference and he lied and said he didn't want 50 million. He was just joking. It was a reference. He wanted 80 million. Like, dude, we remember them sending lowball contracts over to Deontay Wilder. No venue, no date. We remember them ordering the WBA to fight Alexander Povetkin. We remember all of that. Eddie Hearn told Cali, we want to fight him now. Like, he acknowledged that they played around with Deontay Wilder now that they ain't got nowhere else to go because Wilder destroying the field around them. They don't have nowhere to go. Usyk fight gonna be pushed back a little bit because he gonna want to tune up. He got injured. They don't have nowhere to go. Michael Hunter, really they going into the PBC field with Andy Ruiz. He's a premier boxing champion fighter. PBC could have cut that off, but you know what? Andy Ruiz ain't gonna never have that type of opportunity again. But I like Wilder playing the villain role because you know what? You can't win. When you his complexion, you from the South, they don't expect brothers from the South to really become the forefront of boxing. And that's why you get a lot of these cornball, goofball dudes that's saying Deontay Wilder is a disgrace to the heavyweight division or a disgrace to America. You get these goofballs because they not in touch with the South. They not in touch. That's where everybody basically that's black, that's where their root started is from the South. But a lot of these people don't know nothing about nothing about the history of Christianity, nothing about their history and what the South represents. That's the starting point for a lot of black people's history. Your family tree started in America. It started in the South. And then, he speak broken English. Had this dude been lighter, had he been white, people would have endorsed him. I don't care. He get knockouts. That's what we want. It's the simple fact that people didn't see him coming. People gonna hate on him. Had he been from New York City, had he been from a fighting city, Chicago, Detroit, Ohio, people would have loved to embrace him. But he comes from somewhere that boxers don't come from. Boxers don't originate. You know, you go to Holyfield. Joe Louis came from Alabama, but he got his fighting style in Detroit. And, you know, people, I think Holyfield is actually from Alabama, went to, ended up moving to Atlanta, Georgia, or Georgia in general. But, like I said before, like they don't expect somebody from Alabama to come up and take the forefront of a division. Nobody can predict that. No, that was nobody's prophecy. And when you somewhere you're not supposed to be, quite frankly, people gonna hate on you and not like you. They can't tell you why they don't like Deontay Wilder. Oh, he talked too much. When he didn't talk much and he was humble, you didn't like him neither. They always want to nitpick with people. That's how you know you special. When them motherfucking when Mayonnaise Nation hate you for no reason, you know what I'm saying? You know you special. They can't tell you why they don't like Deontay. Well, he's sloppy, but don't you want knockouts? He beating everybody he fighting. He stretching everybody he fighting. Ain't that? It's about knockouts. You know, they want to nitpick and stuff of that nature. Fuck up out of here. He knocking people out. Tell me who. Fury don't want to fight him. Joshua don't want to fight him. Now he in a position where he feel that he the biggest threat. He the poor. He on some bossed up shit. Okay, if he feeling himself a little bit, yeah, I disagree with the whole. I want $100 million to fight Joshua because of the disrespect. You know what? I ain't knocking him for it. Know your worth. Even though we say you ain't worth this, you ain't worth that, believe it, even when nobody else believe it. And that's how the great one started. But I love the villain role. I hope he keep perfecting it. I hope he play it to a T. I hope he continue to make Mayonnaise Nation mad. I hope he continue to make them UK mad. Because if I was him, I would compromise, take whatever they give me and stretch Anthony Joshua. And then I try to go for 51-0. You know, but you continue to stretch. People say, well, he got a draw on his resume. You know, they disqualified him. Hey, it is what it is. It's still 51-0. But hey, I like him playing a villain role. That's what they want to do. They want to turn all the black fighters into the villain. You know what I'm saying? All the black fighters turn into the villain. How's Anthony Joshua this hero? How is he a hero? The only thing about him, he's a hoe. All this fugazi stuff he doing, all this coward stuff he was doing. Had anybody else been doing? Had anybody in America been doing that? That's black fighters. All the black fighters in America, all the fighters in America, black. Had they been doing some of this fugazi stuff Anthony Joshua was doing, they'd be getting killed. Had Errol Spence been doing that, Terrence Crawford been doing all that stuff. Like, dude, why you going to Jamaica with your shirts off with the same dudes every time? Why you ain't never with no woman? Why you gotta wait 2 or 3 years to fight this particular fighter? Why does a white man can sign your name on a contract? Why you with two white men that say they said they were slave traders? Like, come on, man. Come on. Same thing with Floyd Mayweather. People, oh man, you know, I hate Floyd and whoop-de-whoop Floyd, this and that. Like, okay. Years later, even after he stumped Manny Pacquiao, they still, oh, you know, Pacquiao still can beat him. Like, the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? But I like Wilder in the villain role. Hopefully he continue to perfect it. He played it to a T, and I love to see him pull up at Andy Ruiz and Anthony Joshua fight and pull his whole card. But hey, it's Goodfellas Sports TV. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. Keep sharing the videos. Goodfellas Sports TV, one time for the one time we gone.